Hello guys and welcome back, and we are going to continue from where we've stopped. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and created my table and just brought it to this point, right? So hopefully you have done so also. So I'm going to continue by creating the floor here. That's this floor you see. Okay, so I'll just come here and start here and here, and just come forward down to this point. I'm just going to shift X and then click here, just fill it in like this. Shift X, and I'm just going to sample the color here. You see that this is a darker shade as compared to these other floors here. Perfect. Now we're going to create this other part, okay, which extrudes up, right? So we're going to start by creating it like this. Click here, click here, click here, click here, and click here. Then we're going to create the top of our wall, right? So for that, we're going to start here. Sorry, click, and then come down here and click and shift X to just give it a fill color, a stroke color rather, and click and fill it here. Perfect. Now I'm just going to give it this color here. Perfect. And we can see that we now need to create this other one. That's here. 1 2 3 4 5 sorry 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we're going to start with 6. If we want more, if we need more, we'll add. Perfect. Perfect. Now we need to create steps here at this point. Okay, so this should actually be a brighter shade of this green, the one we used for the floor. So it should actually be a brighter shade of it. This will do. Okay, and we actually need one more step, I guess. It should be this color. Okay, yep, that's this color, right? It's kind of looking here like it's blue, but we won't mind it for now. Just going to go with this color, and then finally you can see that we need to then create one which is this shade of blue, right? Perfect. And just kind of perfect the positioning like this. Perfect. Yep. Then this will be the next step. Okay, this little extrusion here, that'll be the next and final thing to create. We're gonna start with this guy here. Maybe we need to go that far. Yeah, we do. So just make sure everything is lined out correctly. Sample this guy. Perfect. Now for this other part, we need to actually create an extrusion like this, and like this, and like this. Give it this color. Perfect. And then we actually then need to create one like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should it be 5 or should it be 6? I don't know for now. We'll find out later. Okay, perfect. Maybe this one didn't line out properly. Perfect, guys. So the next thing we'll just handle quickly is these steps. These steps here. Okay, we'll just handle these steps quickly. Okay, so for the steps we're starting okay like this. So just come here. We're starting here at the middle here. So where it says intersect, right? So click where it says intersect here, click down, anchor, click on intersect, click on intersect. Yep, just keep clicking and going. Okay, we probably need one more step. Then we need the footings, right? Sorry, we need something like this. Like this. Yeah. Just sample this color here and then arrange and send to back. Perfect. Now the next thing we'll handle is this opening here. Okay, this opening here. Yeah, we'll handle this opening here. So for this, we'll Control C, Control F, and just reduce the size like this. Shift X, and bring this one here. Bring this one here. Perfect. Now we give it the color. That's this color. And Shift X. And click and click and drag like this. Arrange into front. And just kind of fit everything in here perfectly. yeah. So just come and fit the points properly. And do same for this other points here. Perfect. As you can see, now we have this part created. Okay, so we're just going to work on the other parts. Okay, that's the doors here, the windows here, and so on and so forth. So for the windows, I'm just going to duplicate this window, and I'm not going to try to achieve exactly what we have here. I'm just going to duplicate them, arrange, bring to front, okay, and Shift X, just kind of click and click and click and arrange them properly. This. Okay, and Shift X to see what we've come up with. I think I'll just move it down one more level. Okay, like this, and see. Yeah, and this actually works. You can see that the windows here are smaller, but guys, we are not trying to achieve exactly what we have here. Okay, so whatever, just work with what we have. So we're going to create another window, but I think, okay, this window is actually meant for this place. So let's obey that. So let's just bring the window here and then duplicate another version duplicate another version and bring it here, and just put it in place. And now we can select all of these anchor points and bring them down here like this. Perfect. And finally, we can now create the door, right? We select everything, hold down Alt and bring everything down here, and just fits them perfectly. Perfect. And then we would then select every anchor point below here and just drag them down like this. Perfect. Now when we select and Shift X, we see that we now have our doors and we have our windows. Perfect. Now the next thing left is this kind of balcony protection, right? This balcony rail here. Okay, that's what we're going to create. So for that, select our pen tool, but first of all we're going to Shift X. Okay, Shift X. So select our pen tool here and just kind of click here and drag. For this one, we might want to use our eyes a bit more to get the proportion. Okay, so and then we're going to hold down Shift and just click up like this. You can just kind of create this other one, this other side, and just complete the shape like this. Now for this one, we need to give it a white color. Okay, so I think before I do that, I'll just create the other part, right? So click here, create this other part like this. Okay, just use our eyes to achieve the proportioning. Click here and click here. Perfect. Now select the guys, just give them white color, remove the stroke and just reduce the opacity a bit. Now you can Shift X, that's for this one, and you Shift X for the floor here. Perfect. Okay, now you can see that we've created this guy, and we probably might want this guy to be in front. Arrange and bring to front. And so also with this guy, so select these guys, select this other one, arrange and bring to front. Perfect. And basically that's it. And we might even want to kind of make this guy taller. So yeah, we might want to make this guy taller. So select all the anchor points here, select the ones here, drag, not yet, select these ones, select the ones here, select this final one and drag them up like this. Perfect. Select the guy, shift X, select this one and shift X. Yeah, I think we'll just work with this, even though it's not like what I created here, but we'll just work with it. Still good. Okay, the final thing for the rail here is to create the extrusion. So for this one also, we're just going to use our eyes. We're not going to be using any grids. So select sample the color here now, and also the opacity. Perfect. Click. Sorry, let me just start from here. Click, 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 and click. Maybe shift X. Just click here. Click and complete your shape. Maybe give it this color. And shift X. Perfect. Okay, now we're done with this part. We don't need this other part. For this one, we're going to start like this. Okay, and then reduce the opacity. Perfect. Just to illustrate that this is a glass, right? Perfect. So the final part of this design is the floor here. That's the main floor. And in order to do this, we're going to start with the pen tool as usual and start from here. Click here, come here, click, and then just come ahead. So we're going to sample this color and send it to the back. Okay, I think we actually need to extend this guy like this. Okay, and extend this other guy like this. And I think we can leave it at as this, or maybe not. Maybe we should just follow what we have there, making it this, and just adding another point here. Yeah, perfect. Now we actually need to create a cut here. So for that, I'm going to hit P and create one line, one point here and one point here. Okay, and shift X and just select this one here and drag it like this. Okay, and drag it down to this point, and I'm just going to adjust this one to meet it like this. So shift X So shift X, and yeah, I like what we have so far. So finally, for this one, I think I'll just kind of reduce the extrusion to something like this, and this is better for me. And from here on, I'm just going to add the lower extrusion, that's this one. Okay, so click, add it like this, and like this, and like this. And I actually observed that my lighting isn't correct for this one. Okay, for that design, my lighting that's on the ground, it's not correct. And I'm just going to show you that quickly. Now what do I mean by that? You can see that from here, this part of the ground is darker and this part is brighter, and from all other parts of our design you can see that light is coming through this direction, right? Light is coming through the right, so this place has to be brighter while this place darker. Okay, so that's the error I made here, and I'm just going to correct it. So this place has to be brighter while this place has to be darker. So I'm going to select the darker guy and give it the darker shade, and yep, we now have it perfect. So for this guy, I'm going to duplicate you and bring you here. For the tree, I'm going to duplicate you and bring you here, and just arrange and bring to front. And finally, I'm going to add the green ground. Okay, the green ground. Yep. So click and click, and just complete it and give it the green ground. Select, arrange and send to back, and select your anchor point here, and just create this very subtle curve like this, and just make it a little bit more conspicuous at this point. And basically guys, we are done with our design, with our isometric design. Okay, now delete this guy, and we can hide our grid and group everything, Ctrl G, and just bring it here. So with this, now we've come to the end of our project on this beautiful isometric modern house design. Okay, and the next one we're going to be looking at something even more complex than this, and this will definitely take longer than this, so I will kind of divide the video into different little parts, okay, so as to enable you assimilate better and not get bored during the video. So that will be it for this one, and see you guys in the next one.